And I have another trick for you. So I give the deck a shuffle. We'll just give it some cuts too. Now, I need you to pick 4 cards. So any card. Let's say that one. Let's say this one. And this one. And this one. Now, you could write these down on a piece of paper if you want. Remember that card. Remember that card. Remember that card. Remember that card. So those are your 4 cards right there. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a shuffle. Okay. We'll give it some cuts as well. Now, I'm just gonna give the deck a pretty fair shuffle. I call it my sloppy shuffle. It pretty much disturbs the order of the deck. That looks pretty fair. Okay, so now, they're pretty mixed up. We have it like that. We have it like that. And we even have it like that. Now, when I put it on there, on the table, and I just go like this, the deck is all in order except 4 cards. Are those your cards? Okay, I'll show you a tutorial on this right now. It's basically the same thing as Sloppy Triumph, except I'm using 4 cards instead of 1, but still. So, what you do is, there's not really a setup, so you can give the deck some cuts, it doesn't matter. And you tell the spectator to pick 4 cards. So, say they pick 4. And you just tell them to memorize those cards. So we have the King of Diamonds, 9 of Spades, 9 of Diamonds, and Queen of Hearts. And what you do is you place them onto the top, and you hold the deck like this, and you start by getting cards off one by one. Once you know that you're at 4, you can just start getting a little bit more. You want to do that pretty fast, so not that really that slow. So now the 4 cards are onto the bottom. Now, you could give it some false cuts if you want. Yeah. So then you say that you're going to start mixing up the cards. Actually, you're not really mixing up the cards. You're just going to have one face up, one pile of them face up, and another portion of it going other direction. So you just keep on doing that through the whole entire deck. See, you're not really mixing up the cards actually. And then, when you get to the last 4 cards, you just place them onto the top. Now this is what you do. You first go and get into the front of the pack like that and say, okay, it's mixed up like that. Then you go all the way back to the bottom and say, okay, now it's in. And you usually could just find the part where it's like that, and that's the only part in the deck. When you do that, you flip it over. And then you could say the magic word, whatever you want, come cards up or something. And when you spread them out, you say, oh, they've all straightened out except 4 cards. And those are cards. I like this shirt. It's pretty cool. Have a great day.